Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm going to continue along with the coloring now onto the body. I'm still looking at some parts that I'm looking at again after a while. Are they talking about how thin the fingers or not? The hands are closer to the more proportioned size compared to how it was before, but at the current stage we're just going to leave it. Okay. Alright, so let's begin. Where are my colors? Oh, those are my eye colors. What are we doing here? They are... Oh, it's still symmetrical. Yeah, you know what's fine symmetrical. Alright, let's see. Real question is, do I need a back piece, or do I just try to work about the back piece? Okay. Stew. I should do this all in one. Where's the back part of this? Should be jacket back. Okay. Alright, let's just see what happens if I start coloring into here. Be a crease that kinda shaped like yes. I just like softly hit that. Just turn this down a lot. Alright, because I don't have... Oh yeah, that's a problem. I don't really need to do the back parts for this, but I do need to go shadow. Okay, we'll have a separate shade shadow over this, but we'll also do a lighting shadow here. Oh, a little bit off here as well. Maybe not so sharp. Maybe just look a bit. Something like that. Just gonna do that, and then we're gonna copy this down to here. Then we need a back part here as well. That does aggressively color this part in. Well, this is why it's easier if I can like correctly meld with the edges here. Oh, whatever, I'll just do it like that. It's close enough that it doesn't... There's no obvious seam makes it stand out. Just don't know if I'm doing this a bit too aggressively. Eyes are getting really hot now. This fan is the ricketiest thing I've ever used, and it's tilted after 3 days. It's a little bit scary. Oh boy. Okay. That can be symmetrical for now. Alright, what do we want to do here? Probably want to have a crease that defines this general area. And maybe a bit against the edges here. And we'll turn this down a bit more. We'll add a second one for shadows or lighting. And turn that all the way down just so there's a bit of shadow against the side. It should be darker a little bit right on this crease here where it faces away from the light. So let's add a bit more as it comes under. Should that be a different layer? Leave it like that for now. It doesn't look too offensive right now. Okay, realistically speaking, I'm going to need to do this along with, at minimum, this. Let's go like that. Go about basic shading layer first. Let's go down to about here maybe. For this part, we'll just do the shape of the body here. I'll sharpen this exact spot a little bit. Okay, so this part needs to go over here and here. Then we'll add a second one that goes over these two parts. We'll go... Something like that. We'll attach that to here and here. It's more like shape. Okay, then we want to go into here. Go crease. And then we'll go... We've got a crease here. The whole thing's symmetrical down here, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this the lazy way. And just do it all in one. Turn that down. Let's go here. Okay, and then we want to go into the hole of 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Wait, I want to do the arms at the same time. This is a lighting layer. Okay, let's just do... Let's say 1, 2, 3, along with arms, right, left, sleeve. Create a selection. I'll do the creases and stuff with the arms later, but for now, we're going to create a new layer here for shading, or shadows. I'm going to do the top of the whole thing way. Yeah, that works. Oh, it doesn't... There we go. Okay, then we want just to be pretty light on this side, or it needs to be lighter over here. Particularly over here. But here, there's a crease there, so we'll go a little bit lighter there. The light is sitting right against here, here. Well, that's actually, we're only looking at the bottom parts. It's going to be hitting right against the breast protruding out here. The crease happening here. A little bit here, where it's not obscured, and onto here. And the arm up there, and we're just going to turn this down a bit, so it's not quite as sharp. I think I might add a screen tone to the back of this, just to break it up a little bit. But, we'll do that. We'll do... where are we? Body... Body... Where's the other part of body? Body... And sleeve and sleeve. Actually, for sleeve over here, right, we're just gonna add it back to the side of the arm, which is against the body, because this is not going to be as visible. Okay. I want to add a refraction here. We'll go refraction. Add. For this, we're going to use the watercolor. We're not going to do it symmetrically. We're going to just go ahead and add a little bit to here. And maybe a little bit to here, right against the edge. And turn that down a bit. Similarly to here. Let me do that add. Gonna add a little bit right here. Just don't make that quite as sharp. A little bit right here. Make that not quite as sharp. Turn it down. Turn it down more. Maybe I'll add a bit here. Okay. This. Shape. Shade. Just gonna go ahead and you. We are going to go ahead and where is it? Turn this down a whole bunch. Weaken the color here. Sharpen it along the edges. Okay, I'm gonna add a crease layer here. And we'll add a crease about here. Okay, then we want to add a shadow, which is going to, the very lazy way to do it, cover the whole thing. Oh boy. And then, without making it symmetrical, we're gonna see this, we're gonna see here, we're gonna see here, and we're going to be able to see here, and then we turn this down a lot. Really sorry about to add some extra details here. Let's change the fabric a little bit here. Let's see if I can, if I take a pin, we're just gonna go ahead and go, if I make this a multiply layer. Actually, what happens if I use, I remember there's a dotted line, isn't there, somewhere? Ruled lines. Is this snapping? Can this snap? Correction, able to snap, it is snapping. Did I just add that? Okay. Adds a little bit of fabric feel to it. It's not particularly great, but do I have I do have some patterns and hatchwork, don't I? Okay, oh boy, these fabric ones haven't been very good, honestly. How about this one, the stocking one? That's actually one of my better ones that I've got on hand. Oh, that feels a lot better. It gives it a bit of a textury feel. Might actually add this to the body parts as well, because this is actually a pretty good feel for this. Indeed you have. Okay, we don't make the size of these uniform over both of these, then I should be able to... Can I actually just take this and put in the other ones? Does it actually work? No, it doesn't. Okay, see if I can actually somewhat make... Huh? What did I just do? No, put it on top of this, please. Okay. Okay. Put that onto here. It's definitely neat that I could use the same material, but as long as it's not the same size over the two different parts, it actually does. Oh, there's a seam. There's a slight seam here. It's not particularly noticeable though, so I don't think I should worry about it. Okay, I need to put this over the arms as well. That's the side. Okay. Then over here. And I do see you're going with the CH at the end. I don't know if that's like falling out of favor or not, or whether people just don't bother doing it anymore. I feel like I see that a bit less often now. Okay, do the sleeves now. All right, so crease. Multiply, turn it down a whole bunch. Okay, we're going to need a crease coming along here. We're gonna have one right here based on the shape. Have one coming up here. We're gonna have one here. I'm actually gonna put one in the middle here, just a nice triangle shape. Turn it down a bit more. Then we're gonna give it a shape shade. We're gonna go ahead and do that and two. Straight down the middle, and it should give me a nice cylindrical shading. Okay. Oh jeez. All right. Selection. Crease. Multiply. We're gonna have one about here. Have to come up a little bit. We're gonna maybe about here. Based on the shape, might have one here. Oh, whoa. Maybe we'll try and do actual... Okay, this is actually pretty cleanly just straight down, so go like that. Then we'll do a shape shade. So that we can get the same cylindrical effect. Then we'll go... Turn this down a whole bunch. And sleeve. Alright, let's just see how that feels against everything else. Hello, shopper. Hello, shopper. It's definitely interesting how just having the screen tone there does actually help the texture here. It's barely noticeable for the most part, but it is actually helping. Well, especially how we get a bit closer. I love how that goes over the top. It's mostly required down here. That's where it's like most defined. Okay. And should I actually extend the arms to actually fit the China dress on its own? Oh, right. You. Out of here. Okay, so I have clipped the dragon. There's a crop version and a not crop version, just so that it sits within the boundaries of the overall shape here. Decided I want to change the dragon up a little bit so that's more of a line than it is a full shape. So a lot of these are actually use lines rather than shapes. Alright, let's have a look at this. Where's the other part of this? Coliseum? Okay. I'm gonna take these two. Okay, we'll take that. We're gonna take this. We're just gonna very aggressively sharpen the color. I add or do I add a glue here? Even though it's not particularly sharp, it's like... If I use a glow, it's pretty aggressive. I feel like I should have used a different kind of color. Maybe more close to orange than this weird kind of grey, dullish grey color. Alright, let me just also open Clip Studio. Working, see if I can find a material that's kind of like a reflective surface. Hmm. 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 Alright, how many pots is there here? Okay, that is... Oh, that pot of lining. Sure. Alright, we'll add a refraction here. Try and sharpen the color. Let's do this symmetrically. Then we'll turn this off. And we'll go ahead and... So it's not quite as sharp in some of the particularly reflective places. Hmm. Okay, we'll add a crease here as well, where we're just going to go ahead and just do it lightly on some of the parts where there won't be as much light. We're not taking into account the shadow that the jacket's going to project yet. Start looking at my screen tone stuff, I just always remember that the material I used the most often was something designed for tights and stockings. It's like the best material I have in terms of how practical it actually is. That is wild. Oh, the wood one's pretty good as well, but when it comes to clothing, that's always like the one I end up using. Alright, I'm gonna try and do something about this dragon now. Realistically, what I should do is have the refraction float, so that's just a glow layer that sits on top of the, everything. And have it move with the, model. Hmm. That is aggressive. Yeah, that's very aggressive. Okay. So then we'll go into... Yeah, this should really just be a really aggressive glow layer that floats. I don't know if I really have the capacity to like handle that. Maybe I should make the breast line less defined here. I need the breast line to be less defined. Where is that? Breast. Okay, the best way to deal with this will be... Huh? What? Just gotta have a fade-in line so that the dragon basically won't interfere with the shape of the breast, since technically you can't really see it properly over the but it has to cut over anyway. Instead, what we're going to end up doing is where is front cloth color? We're going to have a sharp color coming through. Then we also need a crease around the crotch area as it leans into the crotch. Well, the cloth is supposed to lean into the crotch. I'll actually do this in a separate layer. This needs to be a bit sharper. And then we're also actually going to do this alongside the right portions for, where is this? You and you creates add. Then we're going to go ahead and, where am I? Yeah. Do a shadow layer here. Not taking into account the jacket for now. Alright. Let me just move this to a different layer. Whoop. You can be sitting out here for a moment. Let's see. Oh, this should include also. Where is this part? This. Okay, so we're gonna have the light coming down, hitting here. We're going to hit here. We're gonna hit the other side here. We're gonna hit the stomach pretty cleanly. We won't hit the whole portion of here. We're gonna hit the side of the breast here, the breast here, and we're gonna hit the portion here, kinda. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. I'll go with that for now, and it goes over this cloth. Oh, not the collar seam, but the collar neck. The breast, the top collar, the neck, the breast, the top collar. Also need to bring you down to here and here. There should have been a couple more imperfections in the overall thing, but it's also covered, so I really don't know how much I care. It's always that one problem. It's like, it's covered. How much does it actually matter? There's no plans to uncover it. Can I change the color of this actually? If I just do it like this, where didn't I change into like a highly saturated yellow color will happen? I'll go with that for now. What is this? Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's probably the underneath part. Color, shadow. Wait. Oh, this whole thing. Okay. Then we just need a reflection. They got a little bit aggressive, but turn it all the way down. Break it up in a couple of spots, just so it's not quite as sharp. How much does this cover? Okay, you and you. Do that. Copy that over to you. Then 1, 2. Do the same thing over here. It's not quite as sharp in a couple of spots. Sure. Okay. How you want to name yourself on the internet, it's always your own choice, right? I'm still... If you look at my own great bucket list of things to do as a content creator, is to troll someone during a collab and make them yell my name real loud so that people in the house think there's something actually on fire. Whoops. Let's see, Nick, body, we're behind body. And a reflection largely to the edge of this. And then do we need a shadow here? Not really. Oh, whatever. We'll just do a bit of a dirty shadow. Into the back here. Just stick that down the back. I can't even see what I'm doing, but it doesn't really matter. You never see that part anyway. Okay, I just got the Okay. Crease. Shadow. I'll lighten it a little bit, going up right between the legs, where the light will slightly peek in from the front. I'll still turn it down a bit, I think. Then I'm also going to using a darker color and a multiply layer. We're just going to pretend that it is actually the lining on the other side is sewn in, so I'm gonna go ahead and using the dotted line tool again. Gonna go into here and just kind of draw in the line of kind of works like that, and then we'll just go ahead and tell you to stop snapping and then go okay. And that kind of just gives it the feel of it being sewn into the back, even though you can't see it at the front. And we'll fade it out a little bit. It's a little aggressive right now. It doesn't need to be that aggressive. Just something that kinda is visible in there and you get nice and close to it. Like that. Okay. Should really move my windows around again in my OBS. Alright, let me sit down. Oh boy. Okay then. Alright, I'll work on that. Hmm. Okay. I have. Hmm. Okay, I don't know why that's not selected the whole thing at the same time, but. Okay. Alright, turn that down. Hmm. Hmm. That's not too offensive, so it'll be fine for now. Alright, let's do these one at a time, please. Hmm. I got that. Hmm. Do I want this to have much of a 3D shape? Hmm. Oh, my dragon's not even colored in properly. Oh shit. I just looked at it into this thing and just like, oh, that's sticking out like crazy. That's a problem. Let me just finish these spots first. Okay, I think... Hmm. Okay. And we're just gonna lightly tab in a bit of a refraction onto all of these pieces. Okay, let me see if I can do something about this dragon for a moment. I have the color for this thing somewhere in my palette. I should, right? This thing. This ugly ass gold color that I use for some reason. The color all the way to the ends on the other... Of course not. But it's also not clear enough for anyone to tell. The very end of this don't matter too much. Can't really tell. Yeah, it just looks like the tips of the hair. No. Okay, well then. I forgot my ruler was on. Anything else I should know about? No? Okay, good. Okay. Back up to here. I really didn't draw that very well. Didn't get the... or didn't capture the perspective quite right. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm actually coloring this part. This is literally invisible to the outside because this will be permanently below the jacket. Where is this? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. Okay. You. It's not particularly sharp. It'll work though. Okay. Oh, the arm is so not the right size anymore. Oh, whatever. It's like literally always covered. Who the heck cares? About there. Alright, let me just see if I can, yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. It's a great thing the arm underneath there literally doesn't matter. Oh look, I have a full shoulder now. We're never taking that sleeve off. That sleeve is staying on forever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Um. Bum. Hmm. Could you leave it like that? I feel like some parts of this are still too aggressive. Hmm. Now the skin blush stands out too much. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like I still did something wrong with proportions. Hmm. Hmm. Boom. Okay. Hmm. Hum, 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 hum. Okay. Alright, what am I looking at here? Hmm. I want to layer just with a lot of different layers here. Okay. Really deciding how much is too aggressive for this stuff. Sure. Okay. Hum. Happy New Year to you too. My New Year's about to end. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it works for the most part. The bottom was the part that would dig. It's not going to be visible. I'm not going to bother with it. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Alright, not the shoe. We want the leg. Alright, time for a very lazy skin shade. Yeah, the shape shade. Where we want to more aggressively color in the backside of the thigh here, the joint of the knee here, and the back of the calf here. Maybe a little bit onto the knee joints here. Like that. Maybe a little less aggressive, and we'll go 1, 2, like that, and like that. Okay, where's the other leg? Oh right, my skirt's got a back piece, forgot about that. Just like looking at the folder, thinking about what the heck I did with my life. Alright, let's see. Once again, we'll add any kind of shadow layers afterwards. I'm not dealing with that now. That requires extra brain power. About here. So we go ahead and go... Whoop. That's about right. Hum. Then turn this down a whole bunch. Alright. Then we'll go 1, 2, and okay. Hopefully that'll hold. Alright, do I deal with the back part of the skirt? There's not really much to deal with the back part of the skirt, just need to make it dark. Do I even bother creasing it? I really should. Okay. Alright, just collapse these parts for now, collapse this for now, and turn this down. Turn this down. Okay. Alright, let's give this a crease job. Let's see, we've got a crease coming in here, we've got one coming in here. Let's just shape it like this, maybe. Got something coming in here, something coming in here, something coming through here-ish. I'm not gonna make this super accurate, you can't see this 90% of the time. And then the shadow. We just gotta go ahead and go. And then we're going to very lightly lighten the bottom edge, where you might be able to see something if everything flops around a bit. I'll turn this down a bit. A bit. Every time I look at the arms, I feel like the proportion is not quite right. So the legs are just really long. Whatever. It's not overly painful right now. I'm just gonna grab this shoe. I'm gonna go bring it up a little bit. Just bring the whole thing in a little bit. I have another grey colour here to do something about this. Like that, maybe. I think I'm actually not going to move the legs, so I can get away with not being too careful with how the color happens here. Why are my glasses lighting up my face? Oh jeez. And these glasses really don't sit well with my headphones. Oh boy. Okay. Hmm. 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 Let's go like that for now. What's this? Oh. Okay, lag there. Hmm. Okay. This is really the part where how much I care really starts to drop. You can't see this part ever. Maybe I should just keep this as a very light color. And just sharpen the color of the back a bit more. That kind of works. It doesn't really, but it kind of works. The thing about using white anywhere is you can't really add reflective lights onto anything. We have to add extra shadows just to add extra lights. You know, honestly, if I wasn't gonna move the foot, you know, then deciding that till later, I really didn't need the spots to be so aggressively split. What? That's not what I was trying to do. There's no line here, is there? Yeah, I could totally just slip a line to here. Is that the color sticking out? Where is this? Oh, it's sticking all over the place. That's also not noticeable from far away. Okay. What do we still need to do here? Oh yeah, I was looking at some stuff for how to do mouths. The rig might actually take quite a while because I want to try some new things I've been looking at. By looking at, I mean I looked at them a few weeks ago before I started this model, and I don't know if I still remember them. Hmm. Alright, where's an arbitrary kind of mouthfish color? What the heck does the inside of the mouth look like about here? That's about right. Just make this like a little bigger. Then Well, let's take a kind of arbitrary tongue-ish color. That's about right. Bruh. Really? Do we really have to do that? Where's the hitch? Hitch. Get this. And upper body. Please tell me it could go against yellow, thank you. Okay. Skin here. Oh, should I do the four-way split? What should I try and do about the four-way split? I think I'm gonna try and do about the four-way split. Try to do just an upper and lower split this time. See if I can just make it work with the bling shapes. This is literally why I really shouldn't make it so that the mouth line isn't straight to begin with. I'll just add a little bit extra to the side. I don't know if this bending up by default is going to cause any problems. It might cause problems, honestly. I actually want to bring this up further. So more leeway. I'll see. Do I even redraw the ears? Ears are like so irrelevant. Oh. Oh, the unfortunate bit about this is that the blush has to sit on top of this. I mean, I could do it like that. Okay. Okay, I think the proportions are actually fine. It's just the legs are very long. Well, comparatively to a lot of stuff that I've done recently. Tried like longer legs. Yeah, I think the proportions are actually just fine. Might have wanted to narrow the body a bit more, but honestly, with a loose bit of clothing hanging over the top of it, you can't really tell anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just trying to work out if there's anything else that's particularly problematic. Alright, what color was this thing? Oh, I pressed the wrong button, goddammit. Oh, let me just redo this whole thing completely. It might be smarter. How did I even do this? I can't remember how I really did this. Oh, for fuck's sake, what is snapping? This thing? Oh, I fucking hate this. Ah, Jesus. Alright, try that again. Hum. Indeed. That's incredible how unbalanced this is. Alright, one thing I'm gonna have to do is... Yeah, we're gonna have to just kind of live with this. I can't get the balance out. It doesn't need to be fully symmetrical on the two sides, which is the good bit. So I just had to live with that. Hum. Okay, right now I'm just thinking about whether I want to do shadows or not. If I don't need to do any shadows, this is basically done. Let's see. I think I'll go about a teeth layer again. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not do the ears at the back. I don't think they add anything for the fact that they're basically gonna be permanently covered. I don't have the willpower to really try and redraw ears at this current stage. Okay, we'll finish up here for today. Does my head go into the great stage of I'm just gonna stare at it and decide whether to start merging it down? Hmm. Well, that's the important part, right? That's the bit that actually matters when it comes down to it. The head is 90% of what you see, and then just about where your shoulders are, it's about the other 90% of what you see, with the remaining 10%. The rest of it is literally just filler. Like, let's be real. This is about what you're gonna see if you're actually to use this in a practical setting. I mean, even with the generally some more simplified parts, you can tell the detail is like significantly lower the further down the body you go. Alright, so gonna finish up here. Whether the rig starts next time is gonna be a different matter. That really depends on whether I've decided that everything's fine to start merging down and splitting into left and right and all that good stuff. There is something else that I have started, which is not related to the video making I'm doing, which is really cutting into my glorious productivity time. That might happen next stream instead of me doing it off stream, so that doesn't cut into my video production time, because those aspects are not getting done very quickly. They're very slowly being worked on, but they are being worked on. And every time I start a new project, or just start a new sketch even, it gets slowed down, and I get sidetracked very quickly. So the art portion for this is, at least at the current stage of staring at it, is fine. The rig right now, I don't know how long it's going to take, because I want to very heavily incorporate the use of blend shapes to try and cut down on the number of deformers. Namely, in the physics portion, I think you can almost cut down all separated deformers for physics using blend shapes. The person I've looked at mostly for the blend shapes is Himano, who does the physics on the art mesh layer, which I'm really questioning a little bit. I don't know how comfortable I'll be with that, but either way, the goal is still to have this done before the Lunar New Year, which is about the first week of February sometime, so basically the whole month. If I sidetrack myself, hopefully it'll just be like one day or 2 days at most at a time. How often I sidetrack myself is a different matter. That's never guaranteed. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of Live2D art coloring session. Once again, rig may or may not start, or make it sidetracked, because I do have some other stuff that I am interested in doing, and whether I should or not is a different matter, based on the general timeline of things I need to get done. So anyway, if you want to see more of this stuff, remember to subscribe or follow anything on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I shall see you all next time.